Alright, so Jakks specific Sonic, specifically the 4-inch Sonic figures. Ooh wee baby, I love it. Thank you Jakks specific for bringing these characters we ain't seen since Sonic Heroes days. And I know people got to say what they gotta say about Sonic Heroes, but I'm a 90s baby and I love me some Sonic Heroes. Okay? So when we getting characters that the price tags on these are astronomical, and we getting them for reissue for $9.98, thank you buddy, I will take that 100%. So the other day I get a little haul of some Jakks specific Sonic figures. What I like to do is when I get a figure, when I unbox it, I like to put on all the media attached to it. I dig in the history of the character. So in my pursuits of digging through, I stumbled across the Archie comics, specifically the Scourge guy right here, and it just triggered something in me. I remembered this guy from way back in the day. I'm a YouTube kid, so I'm like, yo, I got this Sonic over here I'm not even using. I might as well just chop it up, right? This is a Jakks specific Sonic figure. I got about 100 of them in my Walmart. I can go ahead and sand this down. You want to make sure that you get every crevice, anything that might get paint rub. You're gonna sand it down, and even after I was done, I was getting paint rub. I had to go through it and sand it again, repaint it. Still, I get paint rub. This is a part of customizing. Okay, you gotta make sure that you're ready. But I wanted to take this a step further than I've seen anybody else take. I've seen a few customs online, but nobody really put in the detail and the scope work that it needed. So I really wanted to take it a step further than anybody else. So I drummed out the mouth and made a real jacket for this boy. It's not a real jacket, but it's a sculpted jacket with a real zipper on it. Cut me out a little piece of this jacket. I thought it would be easy peasy, right? No. This process was terribly difficult. Epoxy is hard to work with. It's very flimsy. The things was not trying to glue into place. It took forever for this stuff to set. It was difficult, okay? So if you want to get into customizing, main thing in collecting in general, I won't even say customizing, collecting, patience, okay? Patience, remember that. So anyways, I sculpted the jacket, sculpted the little sleeves, sculpted the boots. I forgot to get a lot of stuff on film, so this is the last part that you'll see of this, and then voila, boom, it's done. Just like that. Movie magic. It's done. So this is, like I said, I repainted this a bunch. This is the second rendition, because I wasn't pleased on how the boot specifically was coming out. If I could do it a third time, I would do the boots differently, but I'm satisfied with this outcome. It's fire. In person too, ooh buddy, it's fire. The glossy versus the matte finish, oh man, it's real nice. So I sculpted the boots, the jacket, tears on the jacket, sanded everything down, like I'm saying, make sure there's no paint rub showing here specifically. That, you know, even that I sanded it down, it still is gonna get paint rub, man. Like, you gotta, once you get a custom, you gotta treat it with care, man. Very carefully, just treat it with care. The gloves were just because I was trying to hide my tattoos. It really didn't work out. But I sculpted these glasses, and at first I was worried about it, but I think they really came out sweet, man. They look really good on there. Super glossy finish. Ooh, it's popping. I took like 4 coats of gloss on them. Looking real nice still. But painted the flames on there, on the sleeves. Sculpted the little scars on his chest. While he was trying to, man, it's deep in the history. Should I even get into the history of this character? I don't know, but maybe at the end. But sculpted those boots. See, in like the lighting, you can kind of tell it's not 100% smooth, but in person, oh buddy, they look amazing. That's just how it is under the high lighting, the HD. It's gonna look not 100%, you know, but in person you ain't gonna notice those little details, man. They look great in person. Sculpted on there, the boots. The one thing I would do to change this was just to make the green on the boots just a little bit more metallic. But yeah, got up in there and made those teeth real sharp. That was an important part of Scourge that I really wanted to highlight and make sure that this is a Scourge, not just a Sonic repaint. Alright, and another main thing of Scourge, he's got the blue eyes. Had to get up in there and get the blue eyes. While I was doing this, like I said, I wanted to make it 100%, man. And one main thing when you Google search Scourge, man, he's always got this, like, he's like pointing at you, or he's messing with his glasses, or he's doing something. So hot water, cold water, super glue tricked the hand, X-Acto bladed the finger, did a little pointy finger action. You know, I just wanted to go all out. Wanted to take it a step beyond what everybody else was doing. I really like the outcome. I really like how ain't nobody messing with my pose game either. Woo, look at that, buddy. It's gonna look real fire on the shelf just like that. But real satisfied with how this came out. Super pleased with it. Only thing I would change would just be the boots, man. I just want to make that green a little bit more metallic-y green. Other than that, RIP. Other than that, man, I'm really satisfied about this. If we want to go into the history of this character real quick, Scourge is from Archie Comics. It's like an anti-other version reality of Sonic. Pretty much, he was like spoiled brat, so he went evil or something. Something like that. In his world, he never became a freedom fighter. That was long gone and solved already, so he just became a spoiled brat type thing. And in the midst of the Archie worlds, whatever, he came into it and stumbled upon like the Chaos Emeralds and tried to like transform or whatever, but somebody came through and stopped it mid-transformation. And so now he's got this sick, cool green skin and sharp teeth and the scars across his chest from whoever the person was hitting him. And pretty much just a color swap of Sonic. But you think that while you try to make the custom, no, it wasn't just a color swap. It's actually a lot more difficult. But appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. Whoop whoop.